What an era. Welcome to the last 6 long-form content of Bloomborough. So like we did for foundations, we're gonna rip them all open, have them face down, and then just kind of pick on how we choose. And then the final last 3, I'll talk about that in a bit. I've got planned for shorts, but this row was the top row, like that was laying down, and then this one was like the bottom, like actually on the bottom of the box. So I think we're gonna look at those last. Yeah. So I want to be mindful this time. Something I do appreciate about foundations is that tokens, at the very least, are double-sided. So shout out to whoever made that decision, to be honest with you. I feel like the art cards in this series were a lot more rare. Okay, so we'll do these last. Yeah, we'll just do them in order, eh? Bravekin Duo, Kindling Spark Duo, right? No, Kindle Spark Duo, Glide Dive Duo, Treetop Sentries. Can you see that okay? Yeah. Mind Spiral, Wax Wayne Witness, Mind Drill Assailant, Honored Dray Leader, Bramble Guard Captain, Night Fisher, Patchwork Banner. Wow, this is new. That's exciting. Thundertrap Trainer. It is a 2-mana 1/2 Otter Wizard. It says Offspring 4. When this creature enters, look at the top 4 cards of my library. I may reveal a non-creature, non-land card from among them and put it into my hand. Put the rest on the bottom of my library in random order. We have a swamp. Oops. We have treetop sentries and a rabbit token. That was good. I like that. So something I've been doing just for my brain to stay on track. I bring the rare and bring it up top. Okay, at least like between the token or art card. We have Sunshower Druid, Dazzling Denial. This is also new for me. Banishing Light, Frilled Spark Shooter, Starlit Soothsayer, High Stride, Saber, another Mind Drill Assistant, Feather of Flight, Quake Tusk Boar, Curious Forager, Coiling Rebirth. I can gift a card. I can return target creature card from the graveyard onto the battlefield. Then if the gift was promised and that token is not legendary, I can create a token that's a copy of that creature, except it's 1/1. Nice. We get Basic Island, Peerless Recycling Foil, and an art card. Very nice. I'm almost certain that's a new card for me as well. Cool. Next. Night Whirl Hermit, Carrot Cake, haven't seen that in a minute. Elena's Pathmaker, Bonebind Orator, Tree Guard Duo, Barkform Harvester. This might not be new, but my brain's not seeing it immediately. So it's Changeling, so this card is every creature type, has reach. I can put target card from my graveyard on the bottom of my library. Cool. Hidden Grotto, Blooming Blast, Hazel's Nocturne, Dewdrop Cure, Splash Slasher, and Osteomancer Adept, Squirrel Warlock with Death Touch, 2-mana 2/2. I can tap this until the end of the turn. I may cast creature spells from my graveyard by foraging in addition to paying their other costs. If I cast a spell this way, that creature enters with a finality counter on it. To forage, exile 3 cards from my graveyard or sacrifice a food. If a creature with a finality counter on it would die, exile it instead. You have a foil swamp. Ooh, we get a rare foil here. It's Gev Scaled Scorch. Lizard mercenary, legendary creature with the word of paying 2 life. Other creatures I control enter with an additional +1 counter on the +1/+1 counter on them for each opponent who lost life to them. Interesting. Whenever I cast a lizard spell, Gev deals 1 damage to target opponent. Nice. And then we have Flowerfoot Swordmaster as our token feature. Wow. That was good. Cool. So far, pretty satisfied. I'm waiting for the duplicate. It's probably going to be like the final one that we look at, but these last 9 I would call our final. Oh, what a good girl. Alright, we have Thought Shucker, Intrepid Rabbit, Might of the Meek, Thornplane Intimidator, Baker's Bane Duo, Saber, Nettle Guard, Bright Blade Stoat, Paw Patch Reformation. This is new. Choose 1, 2 mana, destroy a creature with flying, destroy a target enchantment, or I can draw a card. I'm going to create a food token. Hell yeah. I'm going to use the hell out of that. Yeah. Eddie Merc Crab, Mouse Trapper. Ooh, this is new as well. Mabel, Heir of Cragflame. Is that a cat? It is. Sorry, bud. Other mice I control get +1. When Mabel enters, I create a Cragflame, which is a legendary colorless equipment artifact token with equipped creature gets +1 and has vigilance, trample, and haste. A couple less. Then we have Swamp, a dire downdraft foil, and sword token. Wow. These are pretty good. I'm glad that this is how the end is ending. Just nice seeing new things. Very good. Alright, so I have Carrot Cake, War Squeak, Dire Sight, 3-Tree Root Weaver, Night Whirl Hermit, Sonar Strike, Nettle Guard, Seaglaive Mentor. This is also new, but uncommon. Mouse Soldier, Vigilance, Haste, Valiant. Whenever it becomes the target of a spell or ability for the first time each turn, this gets a +1 counter. Hell yeah. Harnesser of Storms is an Otter Wizard, also I think relatively, well, it should be new to me. 3 mana, whenever I cast a non-creature or otter spell, I can exile the top card of my library until end of the turn. I can play that card. Cool. We have Stalking the Pantry, Burrow Guard Mentor, Wishing Well. I want to take some coffee. Hold on. 4 mana artifact. Requires island. Says tap, put a coin counter on Wishing Well. When I do, I may cast target instant or sorcery card with mana value equal to the number of coin counters on Wishing Well from the graveyard without paying its mana cost. So I don't really play blue. Blue, and another Night Whirl Hermit foil. I think I already have a Wishing Well, but that was also good. Looks like I need to make a red and white deck, honestly. That's what I'm hearing. Last but not least, we have Bumbleflower, Sharepot, Thornplate Intimidator, Baker's Burrow, oh my god, Baker's Duo, oh my god, Baker's Bane Duo, Sky Skipper Duo, Warren Elder, Sazakap's Brew, this looks new, question mark, Seapod Squire. It's a bird scout with flying, 4 mana, either island or plains, and it's a clearly, blue-white creature. It says, whenever it enters target creature I control without flying, gets +1 till the end of the turn. Oak Hollow Village is one of those lands that you can tap. A tappable land. Plume Creed Escort is also new. A bird scout, 2 mana, 2/1, flash flying. When it enters, target creature I control gains hexproof till the end of the turn. Dewdrop Cure, Blooming Blast. Our rare is a Valley Might Caller, a frog warrior with trample. Whenever another frog, rabbit, raccoon, or squirrel I control enters, he gets a +1 counter. Well, Valley gets a +1 counter. Cool. Island, Roughshod Duo, and a pretty art card. Cool. This was overall a really good set of 6. Really satisfied with how this turned out. I mean, pretty even spread, right? So I'm excited to kind of call this chapter closed. You know, we will do one more organization, quote unquote, haul, put them all back together. But thank you so much for watching and joining this adventure with me. I hope you have a good one. Like, comment, and subscribe.